Hi, I'm Judy Clibborn. I'm your 41st District representative. The 41st District has a number of cities. We have about half of Renton and a half of Bellevue, and it includes Newcastle and Mercer Island. It's a very interesting district. We have tall buildings and farms and everything in between. So I thought I'd talk to you today about some of the things that are going on down here in Olympia. We're just past the midway point, and it's gearing down to be the end of some very difficult times in this last session. I thought I'd start by talking about the budget. This has been, I know you've heard about it, it's had a large shortfall. And you know, it started last year. Last year we had to cut $9 billion out of our budget. We had to cut services. And we did almost all of it with cuts. It was very difficult. And when you cut services, you're cutting services that people rely on. You're cutting things like clinics. You're cutting things like human services. Often it affects the nonprofits in our districts because we've taken away the money that is essential for them to stay alive. So we are doing our best to not make this year an all-cuts budget. So we have $2.8 billion this year. And I think we're on our way to do a balanced approach. Maybe some cuts. We still can continue to be as efficient as possible. There's always ways that you can, in a bureaucracy, go in and find something that you can do better. But we will have to raise some new revenue. And that's what you're going to hear coming out of Olympia this next couple of weeks. So one of the things that you're going to hear a lot about in transportation is a project that is very important to the east side. Because we do not have the funding for the projects that are not funded in 405, we don't have a complete section that goes from Linwood to Puyallup. We're looking for ways to fill in the projects that have not been funded in the past. One of the ideas is to do this with hot lanes. Hot lanes are making HOV lanes, or high occupancy lanes, available for people who are riding alone if they want to pay. You will see that in the lower part of Renton, just at 167. There are hot lanes there as a pilot project. We would start this probably from I-5, 405 juncture, and have people be able to pay their way into those HOV lanes and make their way down halfway through Bellevue. That is a pilot project to see if we can raise enough money that we would be able to fund all of 405. And that way, using our own tolling, we would be able to pay as you go and finally get that whole 405 corridor from Linwood to Puyallup paid for with these hot lanes. You'll hear about it because, of course, anytime you try something new, everybody's terribly interested in how it's going to work. But I'm looking forward to giving it a try. And so I'm looking forward to hearing from you if you have any questions about it.